How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. We also got to put in the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. So just know when you do invest, you're doing it at your own risk. And you know what time it is. It is time for the joke of the day. If you're new to this channel, we do this 5 days out of the work week. Maybe you had maybe you had a stressful day, or maybe it was the market conditions. While you came to watch this video, plus hear one of my corny jokes. Here it comes. What do you call malware on a Kindle? A bookworm. But anyways, what we're going to be talking about today is OCGN. I'm going to provide you guys with a quick update, but before we get started, of course, I have to go over the agenda. If you're new to this channel, I just want to let you know we have timestamps down below in the description. But if you are a shareholder or you are considering to take a position, I highly suggest you watch the full entire video. So the first thing we're going to be going over is a technical analysis. We're going to be going over the price action that we saw today. Why are we doing this? We want to see, hey, is it continuing to be bullish or is it being bearish? And if it does decide to pull back, where are some opportunities we could take advantage of so we can ride those catalysts when they do come? And then secondly, we're going to be taking a look at the short interest information. We want to know, is it going up or is it getting lower? What does this tell us? Overall market sentiment. Is there a big part of the market that is saying, hey, this stock is overvalued? Well, you know what? We're about to find out. And then when all of that is done, I'll be giving you guys my final thoughts. So let's get into it. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis for OCGN. So let's see how it performed on the day. So it ended up closing at $10.14, being down 1.55% on the day. On the low, it tested $9.42, and then on the high, testing $11.05. So first we want to see how it lines up with our indicators. So you can see it is well above the 200-day, well above the 100-day, and as well as the 21-day EMA. So things are definitely looking bullish, as you guys can see over here. One thing we do have to keep in mind is the fact of how well our areas of support are holding up. We've already talked about the $8 level. We've seen that, hey, it has ascended up. Now we're holding down an area of support right here at $9, which is an area that I'd like to see continue, especially if we're not getting any updates or any news. Another thing to take into consideration, it would be really good if we can build some consolidation and some support at this $10 level. As you guys know already, this is also the area where they did the direct offering. So a lot of institutions bought in at $10 a share. But as you guys know, we love getting stocks at a discount on this channel. So I feel like if you can get anywhere below that, you are setting yourself up well, especially if those catalysts end up coming through, because we'll definitely be able to get past this all-time high over here at $18.77. Another thing to keep in mind, the RSI currently of where it's at is around 56, 57. So it's getting kind of close to that overbought territory, but it's not there as of yet. So like what I was saying previously, if you're getting in below 10, that is really not too bad whatsoever. But do keep in mind of the fact, I would be patient and take a look and see how this actually turns out as far as this week when it progresses. We know we have the stockholder meeting that is coming up, but we also do know that we're waiting on catalyst. So if we don't get any news or any updates or anything that is game changing, then I can definitely see the stock pull back, and that's where I want to see that $9 area actually hold up as a solid level of support. So we're now on Fintel. We're going to be taking a look at the short interest information for OCGN. So this is taking as of the close on June the 7th. All right. So this was yesterday's close. So the short volume ratio is at 18%. To put this in perspective, out of 72.38 million shares that were traded, 13.2 million of those shares were actually sold short. So definitely significant there. If we take a look at the short shares availability, it is at 100,000, as you guys can see. And then the short borrow fee rate is at 5.59%. When we take a look at the history of the short volume ratio, as you can see, being at 18.37, even though it is significant, knowing that it's going down, this means that shorts are covering on their positions. So what I'm looking forward to is seeing that even go down even lower while the stock price is going up. That'll definitely be the ideal situation here. So one thing that I can say about this, hey, things are looking good. Shorts are covering. We're seeing some good price movement, and we want us to continue to see this as the week progresses and as time goes on. And of course, this stock is relying on catalysts, so I won't be too surprised if we're not getting any news or any updates. Then this short volume ratio can end up going up, especially since short sellers want to take advantage of investor impatience. So for my final thoughts for OCGN, it was great to see that it's still holding up that $10 level, and I want to see this continue as the week progresses. We know that they have the stockholder meeting that is coming up, but if we get any updates in regard to the EUA, of course, we're going to continue to see some price strength here. One area to do look out for if it does decide to pull back or there's a strong sell-off, we want to see how well $9 holds up, and if it goes down to $8, that does present a big time buying opportunity, because when the catalyst does come, there's going to be a strong move to the upside. So that's something that I want you guys to be aware of here. The next thing is, as far as for the short interest information, it is actually going down in regards to the short volume ratio, to be exact. So the fact that it's going down, being at around 18% when it was at 20% before, just kind of says that, hey, the market does know there is a catalyst that is coming, and we have some shorts who are covering their positions as well. So it'll be very interesting to see what the updated numbers are going to be later on tonight, taking into consideration of close of today. But of course, on this channel, I will keep you guys in the loop, and I will keep you updated. If you are thinking about getting into a position, I look at it like this. If you can get in below $10 and you believe that they're going to be able to get this deal done and get the EUA and so forth, then it definitely does look like a great adding opportunity. And the reason being is, we know when they did the direct offering, it was actually at $10. So there were many institutions that paid that price per share. So if you're getting it at a price where it's lower than that, then things are looking good for you. And like I said in the previous video, maybe you might have a cost average that is higher. Maybe you bought while it was running up. I would definitely be using these opportunities when they do present themselves to average down. And if you don't want to average down or whatsoever, then I do see this stock can definitely take off, and we can come and pick you up when it begins to run. But just make sure if you're in this particular play, you have high conviction. If you do not have high conviction, and if you do not believe that Ocugen is going to be getting this deal done, then you need to reevaluate. For myself, I believe Ocugen will get this deal done, and Covaxin will be big on a worldwide scale, or on a global scale to be exact. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.